Finally.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
You found me. I've been in like, I feel like every day.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Let's look around first before we speak to him. A quarterly business magazine. An old photo of the same apartment dated year '01. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Governmental issues take me all over Revachol. I was too slow. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Someone is always watching, he says. I want this. Conical head. What's this? Drama again. I keep getting drama constantly with all the clothing. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. Flies for underground parties. All right, let's speak to you. Do we know you?
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
No, I don't know him. The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior.
I think he's a political figure.
Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government.
Didn't I say that?
I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
If you say so.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Did you see something?
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot.
All right.
Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here.
Point at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Show him the silk robe. Before we get to that, tell me why you got this beautiful silk robe. Show him the head. Get to that right after you tell me the story behind the head. Well, let's ask about the bed. I don't know.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
That didn't work at all.
No.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Oh, good. The man gives a solemn nod.
He didn't see the hanging. He saw the little show staged by the Hardys. Let him talk. He may know more than even he knows.
So I'm thinking maybe because I need to do something with Titus. I think that's not completed, but maybe I need to speak to this witness before I can unlock something with Titus. Maybe that's it. Is it because you did it? Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
Try anyway.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
I like that.
What do you mean, like in a play?
The lieutenant is already scribbling down notes.
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
That is weird.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
So people knew and, how do you say it? Turn down the lights to not be a witness?
That lines up with previous testimony, doesn't it? Well done, detective.
Does it though? The lieutenant nods to you. Thank you, sir. I think we've got the picture. Anything else stand out?
Only that there were about 8 or 10. I couldn't make out anything. It was so dark. And it was quiet. Quietest lynching I've ever heard of, let alone heard.
He says, smoothing his hair.
But I suspect you knew that already. I can't say I'm surprised. The fine reputation of the men and women serving in the RCM is well deserved.
This gave me only 10 experience. Isn't this super important? Why would it just give me 10 when I'm doing dumb tasks that give me 70? What's an official like you doing in Martinaise?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
He raises an index finger.
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here.
I think he is really a lover of the guy that just left, and that's why he's here, but he's hiding it.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Intern.
Glances at his watch. Also, what he's saying, it's like he's explaining what he is, but I have no clue. He's a commissioner, so is he then in the police force? No, I don't think he is. I think he's some kind of government official, but I don't know what this means.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Moral Intern is joking or not.
What's a moral intern?
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Lieutenant, are you a moralist?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
I like that better.
A very moralist answer.
The man nods.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Ravachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Ravachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
It gives you an improving nod. I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. It's the ideology of foreign occupiers. Ravachol must be governed by Ravacholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism?
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
It's usually the most boring one. Yes, everything else is super extreme. It's like I'm living with a bunch of lunatics.
Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Welcome.
Okay.
Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed, an ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are.
If you're a doer by doing stuff without thinking, then yeah, I am.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sur-la-Clé.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS.
So it's a country.
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Ravachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
So is it a richer country than Ravachol's a city, right? So it's bigger and has more money or something?
Darlings, that can't be an official designation.
That's nice of them.
Oh, yes. Sur-la-Clé is mega benevolent to its darlings.
What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Ravacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
So you have the revolutionaries on one side and the coalition on the other side, I guess. What is the price stability? I don't know how to say that.
It is the most important thing.
That clears everything up.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
I think this is to battle inflation. Is that what he means?
Which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Which is, again, a political agenda item.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Well, that's dumbing it down, yeah.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce.
So basically making sure that the money that people earn stays in contrast with the prices of stuff. So basically not inflation.
That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
This is fascinating, but I wanted to ask you something else.
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all, like a true politician.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Fine, give it to me.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
I'm just taking it because I'm a hoarder and maybe I'll need it for something.
But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today.
That's too bad.
You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
He pats his pockets. Enough business, let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
What if I told you there's a fugitive from the moral intern in Martinez? Wait, isn't that Klaasje? Do I want to rat her out? I don't know if I want to do that. Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry, who?
The man throws a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony, we were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
As though you weren't envious enough of the boy as is.
Wait, am I? Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
What are you doing in this apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
The man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
He says, raising his hand. What? I'm not hearing anything.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here. And my friend, too.
I'm not gonna ask what's Kedra, because he's gonna explain the country, and I'm already so confused about all the locations and places. It's just gonna become too much for me. I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
I want to say this.
A moment. Do you have everything
Oh.
you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
I wanted to save in between. Hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen.
He pauses.
And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
So once I leave the apartment, you won't be here anymore.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
See, that's what I was saying. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around in this apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
He glances at his watch. I want to save real quick and then ask that question, and then if it backfires, I can reload again. So I did that. Let's
Was there anything else?
this.
A fugitive?
Hypothetically speaking, you might add.
Hypothetically speaking,
Well, I would say that is very bad indeed. Not super.
not super.
What sort of a fugitive are we talking about here?
Pretty serious, like corporate espionage type stuff. I think they may have broken into some places. I'm pretty sure I saw them littering. Let's say pretty serious.
That is extremely serious. Corporate espionage may technically be legal in Revachol, but elsewhere it's a very high-level offense. It violates a number of international agreements, in particular the First La Charte Accord. This fugitive must be turned over to the ICP immediately. Have you apprehended them already?
Yeah, I was afraid he was going to say this.
A moment, if you don't mind, sir.
Lieutenant pulls you aside.
You do realize what you're doing, don't you?
He whispers to you, sotto voce.
Of course, you're turning over a dangerous lawbreaker. You're dooming a young woman in an hour of desperation.
Oh shit, Clash could really get in real trouble if I tell him about her, huh?
Very real trouble. I won't tell you how to do your job, but remember, this is an RCM matter. Make sure you weigh your next words carefully.
I'm glad I saved.
He won't tell you how to do your job, but a good police officer knows when to listen to his partner. When you turn back, the man is looking at you, expectantly.
So I could just give her up, her name and where she is. I meant that as a hypothetical. I don't actually know about any corporate espionage. Pin it on someone else. We're still looking for the fugitive. We'll report back if we learn anything. Drama. Red check cannot be retried. I have a bunch of drama stuff in my inventory. I could do this. We'll report back if we learn anything more.
I understand that you are here to investigate a murder, but I must impress upon you the seriousness of this matter. Thousands of corporate secrets may be at stake here. I shudder to think what damage that might do to the international markets.
It's certainly serious, sir. But there's also the question of jurisdiction. The Wayfarer Act places certain strictures on what matters the RCM may involve itself in.
You're right, of course. What use are protocols if you don't follow them? I only pray that the ICP apprehends this fugitive before more corporate secrets are lost. Now, was there anything else you wish to discuss?
Let's leave.
Of course. I'm glad.
And see if I could wear some stuff to up my drum and pin it on someone else. See if that I can do that. I don't know if I want to keep her safe though, and I want him to leave this alone. I felt like I had a lot of drama clothing. You? But maybe I'm wearing everything already. Minus. +2. +1. All right, let's try that again. What do I look like? It's
You have acquired the robe. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
he assesses the situation.
The tone somehow suggests to you that you're starting to become a little sponsored by him as well.
I look hideous.
A fugitive?
Hypothetically
again.
speaking.
Well,
Hypothetically?
what sort of a fugitive are we talking about? That is
Serious?
corporate espionage. This fugitive.
A moment, if you don't. You do read.
Of course, you're dooming a young woman in a...
Very. I won't tell you.
When you turn back, the man is looking at you,
It's 97.
expectantly.
Let's try.
Now's your chance, sire. Which of your enemies would you most like to make trouble for?
Everett Clare, the head of the Duckwalkers Union. His name is Guard. Guard! That's so mean. There are a bunch of speed freaks lurking around the church. They confessed while high on drugs. Ooh, interesting. So I could turn them over, and because they want to make a club out of the church, that will kind of solve a problem for me. Or Everett Clare, who's also... But this is going to get me in so much trouble if I get rid of him. Would you most like to make trouble for? Well, not Guard, because I feel kind of bad. Because, yeah, he's annoying, but, you know, he's not that big of a problem, is he? Or would I maybe get a chance to sleep there for free. Which is kind of mean. I'm not doing that. So either the speed freaks or effort. Interesting. Will this come back to me? What if he's gone? What will happen then? He's kind of a criminal. And kind of, if I get rid of them... But he won't believe that, will he? Gee, I don't know what to do. If they are gone, the lady in the church is happy. And do I need her for something? I need something from her, right? But I forgot. But I think I do. No, let's do effort, see what happens.
Evrard Clare? Surely you're mistaken.
What do you mean? Have you met him? He's already planning to go to war with Wildpines. It's definitely the kind of thing he'd do.
No, no, no. Evrard would have no need to dirty his hands in such a way. Besides, in certain less advanced nations, the moral intern may defer to local custom.
Customs, like blatant systematic corruption.
Oh, right, they're using him, of course.
Customs, like complete disregard for the rule of law.
Yeah, that's what he means.
I'll make note of your claims in my report, but I'm sorry to say it's likely to end up in the back of the filing cabinet somewhere in Mirova, unread and forgotten.
That's totally fine.
You think it's fine that Martinez is a safe haven for international fugitives? You know, concern for the rule of law is one of the moral intern's main criteria for admission into EPIA. Well, no matter. I should thank you for bringing this to our attention. Your efforts have been noted. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
What if I chose...
Hypothetically,
Well,
just gonna
what sort
skip
of a
through
fugitive
this.
are we? That is incorporated this fugitive.
A moment, if you do read.
of course, you're dooming it.
Very, I won't tell.
When you turn back, the man is looking at you, expectantly.
Oh, I can't do this anymore.
Ah, that's right. You did say this was all just a hypothetical scenario. Phew, for a moment there I was concerned that we had quite the situation on our hands.
A bullet deftly dodged, sire.
Now that that's settled, of course.
Okay, bye. I don't need you anymore. I don't think I need anything from this apartment. I'm glad I can keep your ugly clothes. Alright, let's leave. So we did that. He's gone now. I probably can't enter anymore or he'll
This
be
door
gone.
is made of metal and appears to...
Yeah, but that would be the case. So we spoke to the witness. At least we did that. Now what? Bar door, probably I did something with that. Send victim's body to processing. We're gonna do that. Because it's close by and we need to do that to progress. Otherwise, I'll never finish this game, and I feel like it's been years of my life playing this game, which probably is not true. I could look it up. Maybe it's been a couple of months, which feels very long. But that's just because I'm also... Wait, where's the body? I'm also posting in between and playing different games, and that's why it's taking this long. If we were just playing casually, probably would have been quicker, because you're just playing it. Probably just this game. Or unless you play multiple games at once. But you would be quicker. And I am recording, editing, posting. That takes just way more time, and that's why it takes longer. It's also sometimes why I get a little bit bored by some games, because they're just taking too long and I don't have that much patience. And I need to take breaks in between sometimes.
The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines.
Thank you for that image.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Let's bag him, take him away. The lieutenant takes body away, you work alone for the rest of the day.
All right.
He takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage leaves. Also, the day is almost over, so... I'm alone! For the first time ever. Let's go speak to that lady if she's still here, because that's the only thing I remember where Kim needed to be gone. The other things I don't need him for. I don't remember what they were. So let's first do this. If she's still here. Also, I'm dressed so very ugly. I don't know if it matters, but I wouldn't fall for myself. Where is she again? I think this way. Yeah, this way, I think. There is kind of a path, but it's a bit hard to see. I think she's over here. She's still here, though. Let's see if we can ask her out. Or how high our percentage is.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon.
Still
I can
low.
feel it.
Suggestion
turning
needs to
southeast.
be 4. Suggestion. Where are you? It is 4. Charm men and women. But do I have clothing that gives me that? You give me suggestion. I'm never gonna get it that high up, I don't think. Maybe aren't some things also meant to fill? I think they are. Minus? No, I don't want you. Minus. This gives me minus.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
May you try
Wind
it.
is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Let's try it. It's very low.
Oh, yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
Since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghul has watched over the reproduction of our species. Lay with me, let's celebrate the Ghul. Alcohol makes closeness possible. These are all horrible options. They're horrible. I mean, if you're trying to seduce a woman, don't say any of these things. Let's connect. This is horrible, but I'll say it.
Alcohol? Connect? I'm not sure I'm following you.
There's confusion in her eyes. Yeah, I understand. Get hammered with me on a date, drunk date. It will be nice, I promise.
That's a good impression. You really cracked me up, officer. Now, how can I help you?
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
Oh, do I need to be drunk? Because does alcohol give you suggestion? No, it does not really. Oh, and I need to use speed, right. Can I?
Now that you've acquired some stimulant,
Let's do
you
this.
raise the bottle, close a nostril, and inhale furiously. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic and stings a bit inside your nose.
Good to have you back, Officer Makeup. The world has been waiting.
Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity, your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow. Your jaw clenches.
Continue.
And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. The good kind, of course. You may want to blast a nosophed or something.
Good kind.
You could work with this high. Like, literally work. Solve the case. File some papers. Maybe clean up your hostel room. Then solve another case. Then start a side investigation into the paranatural. Then build a radio computer. Whoa, this shit is strong. This shit is disco.
Cool, cool. Let's boogie.
Spring. Everything is clear around you. You're ready to concentrate on the next task in the task chain.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a speed button. Speed gives +1 to motoric skills. Perception, reaction speed, hand-eye coordination, savoir-faire, interfacing, and composure. This is good before a white check, but damages your morale.
Alright. But I already...
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon.
I locked everything. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.